Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond with your boy JJ Colombia. Last time we took on Team Galactic at the Valley Windworks, and today we're going to be moving upward into the Eterna Forest. Let's check on the egg actually. It's been a little while since I've had it at my party. I don't think it's ready to hatch yet. Wow, really? The egg will hatch soon. If that's the case, just run around a little bit. I mentioned how this place was nice earlier, so why not just hatch it in here? I believe this Manaphy egg also has a special hatch animation, so it'll be cool to show that off on camera. Oh, there's also this little path here too. No hidden item. Wow. Wasting my time. Why would you do this? Also, yeah, Tony, I understand. Trust me. I understand more than you know. I understand far much than you can understand right now. For those of you watching on YouTube, I know this may be a little bit boring to watch, so I'll try to cut this down until the egg hatches. Finally, the egg is ready to hatch. So, let's show it off. It's a baby. Baby Manaphy. Those soulless eyes. The eyes of a murderer. The eyes of someone who's run house on OU and Uber. On that cold, dead seafloor. What do I name this? Manaphy's also going to be the next member of my team. Just going to casually drop that, but yeah, it will be. Actually, Tony, since you're here now, what would you name this Manaphy? Manaphy? No nickname? I'm only nicknaming my team members because it's just something I do. I'm not good with nicknames. Neither am I, but screw it. This is the first thing that came to mind. Seafoam. It's a bad nickname, but eh. It is what it is. But careful nature. Oh, that's terrible. I was counting on Manaphy to be a special attacker. We can change it in the post game, but it is what it is. Though I'm not gonna reset or anything, because even if it does have a lowering special attack nature, we have this tail glow here, which immediately raises special attack +3. So even with that negative nature, we have a move that I'll be keeping until forever. Manaphy with Tail Glow is the reason why it runs house on these tiers in competitive. And now that it's hatched, we can make it. You can help it catch up with the rest of the team here. One thing I do want to mention about teammates as well, Badoo only evolves in the daytime, and I'm playing at night. So what I plan on doing is playing for a little while. Once I end this current stream, then I will hold off until daytime and see if I can get it to evolve then. And if not, it is what it is. I'll get it to evolve at some point, so no worries on that. We haven't run into Ponyta, I don't think, but you can find these above Warburg City, Route 207, I think it is. And if you did not choose Chimchar, that's pretty much your only bet for a fire type. And as you can see, since eggs hatch at level 1, we got a ton of experience for Manaphy. No new moves though, which is fine. Huh, really dampened his spirits because damp water. You get it. You'll get used to me and my trash jokes. I hope. As I said, we have Manaphy as a team member now. Technically, this would be the team of 4 for the time being. Although as I said, I will replace Cricketune later on. When that will be exactly, I should be after around the 6th gym. But for now, it has been pulling its weight. And this may be a little bit risky, but I'm gonna use Manaphy against this hiker right here. All he has is Geodude, which is times 4 to water, but it all depends on what level this thing is and what moves it has. Level 11. Tail Glow gives us +3, which should be more than enough to knock it out. Defense Curl. Bam. I love Tail Glow. He has a Machop now. We're +3, so I'm confident this will still do damage. Half his health on one hit. And he wastes his turn! Woo! This Manaphy's gonna take so many lives, I can already tell. It will be glorious! Bodied. Geodude, bodied. Machop, bodied. Who's next? Bidoof? More like Bidun for. Oh god. How bulky is... That's either going to be our minus special attack nature, or just Bidoof ring super bulky. And it is a good thing we avoided that rollout, because if that rollout still hit, it would have done some pretty good damage. You cannot cry out for mercy. Manaphy knows no mercy. Look at that. One battle and we're already like 3 levels above, 3 levels ahead of what we were before. And Manaphy took it down all by itself. Beavers love water. You're right. And Bibarel is part water anyway. Now who's next? This is Enroma Lady, so she has a grass type, which I'm not gonna use Manaphy for. So let's let our bug type handle it. Also, don't ask what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't get why some trainers in this game do that. They just spin in circles like that. It's hilarious to watch, but... Poison Point. Well, there's a chance to show that off now. I think my buddy also has that ability. Although I will say Natural Cure is a lot better. What ability does it have, actually? Yeah, Poison Point. Yeah, Poison Point is actually super unreliable because you can never know when it'll activate, which is why Natural Cure is considered so much better. You can't get any hidden abilities at this point in the game, but I believe the hidden ability for what was Leaf Guard, which will eventually become Technician, which is super good for Roserade. It's only really useful for hidden power and lower base power moves, but it's really reliable. We did get poisoned though, so just take that off. We can get 13 potions, but only 3 antidotes. Helpful. But since that grass trainer is out of the way, we can put Manaphy back up front and continue our reign of terror. I say that, and she has a Shinx, which has Thunder Shock in this game. Why? I just got this Manaphy and you're doing this to me now. Why? Whatever. We saw about one baby for the other baby. Ready, Rosemary? Kick the baby. Don't kick the baby. Kick the baby. That's gonna be a running joke now for Badu and any baby Pokemon in general. Tony, you're supposed to be on my side. What are you doing? What are you doing? I know you like Luxray, but come on. And you know Shinx ain't winning this. There's our own poison point now. Oh, Tony. Poor thing never stood a chance. You don't have a Shinx, you have a Luxray, good sir. And of course you would body me. You beat the game already. Pachirisu. Problem is Badu doesn't do enough damage at this point. Her Shinx no bueno. You have an unevolved Shinx? Well, makes sense if you do. I love the fact that it has Power Up Punch this early. Like, and I say that and they use Growl. The universe loves to prove me wrong. But the Everstone? Where did you get the Everstone? If it was from that one in-game trade, you know the pain of everybody who's ever played Gen 4. No? Okay, so you got a different Everstone. There's a trade in later on in the game that has you would trade your Medicham for that trainer's Haunter, which normally the Haunter would evolve into a Gengar, but the Haunter you get holds an Everstone, so it does not evolve. So you would expect to have a really good Pokemon, but just to have it not evolve in the end. That is the pain all Sinnoh players experience. At least once. And that one trade gives us trust issues for the rest of our lives. But yeah, I'm sure in the underground, Everstones are so common because they're so useful for breeding and battling now. I mean, Haunter's not bad, but if you're expecting a Gengar, then you should get the Gengar. And even then, Haunter has had some good results in competitive battling before, even if it is not fully evolved. But you'd still expect it to be evolving once you get it. That's just that's an evil trick. You, in, it's a trick. It's a bamboozle. We've been speckled orbed. That's not even a word, and I hope you agree with me. Geodude. The more I see Geodude, the more I realize it's a Pokemon that you just can't hate. It's simple. It's a rock head with arms, but it's iconic. It's not even that good, but it's iconic. I thought it said self-destruct for a second, and my heart just beat out of my chest. But aside from that heart attack, get bodied. Manaphy is such a good mod. I'm so glad it hatched this early. I was not expecting it to hatch. But we're not using Bidoof, but it hit level 15 now, so it's evolving. Just like you, Tony, I caught this Bidoof here for general purposes for HM moves, even though HMs are no longer necessary. But it just felt obligatory to catch a Bidoof and evolve into Bibarel because you can't hate this thing either. And I've used one for the playthrough as well, for Platinum. It's actually not bad at all. It gets stuff like Hyper Fang, uh, Headbutt, Curse, Superpower, and its ability Simple is also really good for when it gets Swords Dance, Curse, because it can sweep if you let it sweep. Imagine getting destroyed by this dumb looking beaver. Giant rock snake versus tiny baby. The baby's gonna win. Bodied. He lives because of his ability, but he still gets bodied in the end. Manaphy, even with a special attack lowering nature, puts in so much work. I know, like I said, it's cheap, but I want to use this as a team member. I'm gonna run house with this thing. It's gonna be so much fun for me. Who's next? Who wants to get bodied next? Trained not to hold back. Can you not hold back against this monster of a Manaphy here? All of them? All of them are next? I will body all of them with this Manaphy here. Low kick, eating it. Low kick, eating it. Look at this. Starting off at level 1, and Manaphy already caught up to level 12. Not the same as the other team members, but still, that's pretty fast. For now, at least, because Manaphy's going to be a lot tougher to level up later on. I'm going to move Manaphy to the second because I believe, if I'm correct, I know that she has it in Platinum, but this trainer here is a trainer of interest. Because this little girl here has Piplup. So, if by chance you manage to choose Turtwig, Dawn or Lucas should still have Piplup, but in case you need to battle it for yourself, this trainer here has it. Of course, from one baby to another, they still take lives. So what did we learn today, everybody? Don't mess with the babies. All the enemies of the babies just cry out for mercy. And they get none of it. Tony, I'm sorry. I took down 2 of your favorite mons in this episode alone. Shinx and Piplup. How insulting. Thankfully, though, we don't need to go back to the Pokemon Center because this house here is a rest house. So right before another major dungeon, we do get a chance to heal, so I would take use of that whenever you can. And I think I'll put Manaphy back in the front. Put that super potion. I think that's all for this route for now. Up here, you can actually skip Eternal Forest altogether, but we need Cut, which we don't have yet. And because of this, we have no more chance to go in this forest, but I think we'll hold it off until the next episode. So, for now, thank you all for watching on YouTube. I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace.